Alright, it's day 185. Today was a pretty good day, sales wise. I did almost $600, which is kind of just an affirmation as to why the fuck I haven't been prioritizing this business. But I guess I just posted some shit I forgot about, and now it's at like 3 million views. So I just do this shit with my eyes closed. I can do it blindfolded, especially with this brand that I'm doing. So the fucking question came to me today, and that question was, should I quit my job? And the answer that I'm leaning towards is yes. And we'll see. I gotta get a fucking lay of the land of my finances after I pay some bills and see where I'm at. But I truly believe that November and December are just gonna be some of my best months, because that's when the buying power is the highest, and just from what I know. So I think I'll do exceptionally high numbers both of those months. So it's just like, I think I'll be good at least for the next 2 months, which will give me a 1 month kind of break period, or not break period, but like for January, I'll have some money from these 2 months. And so it buys me, basically it's like I'll get 90 days or 3 months of freedom. That's like worst case scenario, and then I'd be back to my literal same position. Best case scenario is I fucking am completely done and I make a fuck ton of money and I never go back. So it's like, those 90 days of freedom sound really fucking promising. And I also think, if any of you, if you ever watched Batman, I don't know, the one with Bane, when there's that scene where he's in the prison in the pit and he keeps trying to climb out of the pit with the rope attached, and he keeps falling, and he finally removes the rope and he makes it out, and it's because it was life or death. And now my situation's not life or death. Like I said, I'll be back to the same position. But I do think that this job is a metaphorical rope. And I think removing the rope, I think I'll be able to reach new heights and break through. Now, obviously I don't need, it's like all kind of fictitious, but it sounds good on paper. It sounds good to me. So I do believe there's some truth in there. Just the added pressure of doing it, because I have to make the leap at some point, you know. That's just about how big the cushion is underneath. And yeah, 90 days of freedom, and then I could be back in the same position. It's like, well, you know, that would suck, but it sounds pretty good to me. And I don't think that's gonna happen, because that's just based off of this one brand that I've been doing for 4 months. And if you look at my last sales for the last 4 months, they've been pretty good. I mean, it's just been just under what I need to make to survive. So it's just under. So maybe this added pressure and this time that I'll get back will be enough to where I can make that amount, and then some. And then it's like, you don't even factor in the career ebook stores, which I know I haven't made fucking thousands of dollars with yet, but that is like a snowball, and I think it's snowballing pretty hard right now. I got a new angle, so I think that's gonna do really well. And yeah, I mean, I'm not calling any bets, but we'll see how my finances look, and it might be in the cards. It might be in the cards, because it's like, yeah, I think it's a perfect time. I really do. I really think it's gonna do well. I think my sales are just gonna keep going up. And like I said, worst case scenario, I'd be back in the same position. I just have 3 months to fucking shoot for the stars. So we'll see. I mean, that's what I really want. So it's like, it sounds good to me. Definitely sounds good to me. Been contemplating it for a long time now. Like, I could have done it back in June and probably been fine. So I feel like these last, 5 months have been not wasteful, but I do think the job, it's almost like a rain cloud over your week. Like, you just feel trapped. It's like a ball in a chain. And it's also like a nice cushion, you know? like you feel like you don't have to do as much because I know I can just go work a shift and make some money and be fine. But when that's completely removed, no rain cloud and also no cushion, I feel like I'll just be forced into just constant proactiveness, if that makes sense, where I'm just constantly fucking moving. And like, cause there have been times on this journey since June where I haven't been super productive. And I think if I removed that cushion, I think those days would fall to almost zero because it's like, this is all I have. Like, this is all I need to make this shit work. You know what I mean? It would transition from a want to a need. Like, I need to make this shit work to pay my fucking bills. So that's where I'm at with it. Other than that, actually, for all this talk, I actually didn't do that much today. I just scraped emails. I said I got some company in town, so I haven't been the most fucking productive. But I mean, my sales have been ripping. So that's the thing with my Instagram too, or my brand. It's like I'll post a video on Instagram, and it's like it'll have a week or sometimes 2 week lag time. Like I posted this video on the fucking 16th of October, and it's the 30th, and now it's doing like 2 weeks later, it's at 3 million views. So it takes some time, and this video will probably hit a couple more million views too. That's just how it goes. It's just slow and gradual. So are my sales, but I can't complain. And then I got a couple other videos that are kind of kindling, that are like a couple 100K, getting up there to 1 million. So maybe those will take off too. Some more sales there, but yeah, some things to think about. I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna end it here, but keep pushing. I mean, yeah, it's interesting. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.